We hope they can help us for our best interest, not their best interest.
For our best interest and not theirs. Very good point. My name's Heidi. I work at the County Board of DD, and I'm here with
Zachary.
And so today we're here to talk about how you make
Decisions.
decisions. That's right.
And so, do you have anybody that helps you make decisions?
Once in a while my sister will help me, or else I have other people help me a little bit. I'm not very good with math and stuff, and paperwork. So,
A lot of people aren't, so you're in good company.
And you had told me before that one of those uncles helps you when you're trying to make decisions about your money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
And so this person, do they have all the control over your money, or they just help you where you need it?
Well, it's really important for my uncle to actually pay my bills,
Oh.
which is the most important first.
Do you feel like you understand everything that's on those bills, or does
Yeah.
someone, sometimes do you have to have a little help explaining maybe what certain charges are, or things like that?
Well, it kind of,
Make
you
it
know,
complicated.
some things are complicated these days, and
Yeah.
the most thing that's complicated is decisions on a cable provider.
Yeah, totally. And to make sure that you're getting the best deal for your money?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So this is a hypothetical question, which means it hasn't really happened, but what would you do if you got a bill and it was double what you thought it should be?
Well, I remember I had that happen. I remember I had that happen to me one time.
So it's not hypothetical, it happened. Okay. What did you do?
I told my payee about it.
Your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was upset. As soon as I seen that bill, I was shocked. Over $200.
Oh my goodness. Did you call him up? Or did your uncle call him up?
Well, I called my uncle first.
Uh-huh. So you got
About-
some support from him.
Yeah.
How do you go about making decisions?
I ask people to help me.
Who all do you have to help
I
you?
have Terry, I have Val, I have Heidi, Joan, Sarah, John,
So
and
you have,
myself.
you have a wide range of
And me.
people. Yeah. So you have chosen, like on weekends, to not be at home and
Yeah,
you're hanging out with friends
and my
and
boyfriend.
your boyfriend. And
His family and
so you cancel your staff on the weekend. And you're okay with that, right?
Yep,
You do fine on your own.
yep.
I hear you're going somewhere on Sunday mornings all by yourself.
Go to church.
Right, and you're walking right across the street.
Yep, and I look both ways for cars.
Do you? You look
Mhm.
both ways for cars. That's a good idea. Who do you have help with your money?
Easy living and myself.
And your staff from Easy Living?
Mm.
Do you get a certain amount of spending?
I get probably $20 or $30 out on my account.
And do you get to choose where you spend that amount?
Yep.
What kind of things do you like to buy with your money?
Food.
Food?
Yep. I have extra money beside
For
for
groceries.
groceries and for
So
stuff.
do you use your spending money like to go out to eat?
Yeah.
And I heard
My
you,
favorite restaurant is Chinese, Taco Bell, and Arby's and Wendy's.
oh, you got 4 favorites.
I have a lot more.
You have a lot more.
Yeah.
Scott is going to tell us how his community of West Unity helps him to make decisions. The local businesses in West Unity help Scott. He'll walk up to the businesses in town and they know that when Scott goes in, that they need to call one of either his provider or his SSA because he needs help making a decision.
And so today we're here to talk about how you make decisions. Yeah. And the people in your life who support you.
Like
Okay.
my mom and dad, Brian, my friends, Joan,
Yeah.
mostly Is everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your parents?
Mm-hmm.
And you said Brian, who's Brian?
He's the one that takes care of the bills.
Helps you with your bills?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if we need anything,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So
How long have you known Brian? 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
20
And
years.
so Brian's an independent provider, right?
Yeah.
And would you say Brian is there all the time telling you everything what to do or giving you just what you need?
Just what I need.
So
Just like,
you said the bills?
Yeah.
Probably
just
groceries?
shopping,
Uh-huh.
and if we need, is anything, go places somewhere. So,
Gives you a ride?
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I live with 2 roommates.
Uh-huh. You live with roommates on your...
Yeah. Ron and Jeff and
Yeah.
yeah.
So do you guys help make decisions together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you do have a guardian, right?
Yes. Abigail won.
She kind of lets you still make your own decisions, doesn't she?
Yeah.
But she may add some advice,
Yeah.
and you get advice from other people too, right?
Yes.
So that you have all the information you need, and then you still make your decision, right?
So have you ever thought about what it would be like to have a guardian?
I remember that it's really hard to have a local guardian because the limitations.
What do you think life would be like for you if you had a guardian?
Well, it has to be everything simple.
What do you mean?
There is some things I can do by myself, but there's one thing is financially.
Can you tell our audience what kind of work you do?
I am a janitor. I've been there for, I think, at the enrichment center where we do I've been there for, I think, 4 or 5 years, a long time.
And you always come in and you're so sweet and happy,
Yeah.
and it always helps. Well, I bet you when you're at work, you probably have to ask people questions, right?
Yeah, because I always run out of things to do.
Okay.
So,
So sometimes you have to ask advice on what needs to be cleaned, right?
yeah.
How'd you get your job at Burger King?
I went to Palmer Disabilities, asked them for more hours I needed. So they went out. They was the only one that would hold me.
They helped you, the Department of Disabilities, helped you get the job? And then now that you have the job, if things aren't going quite right, who helps sort things out? Or who do you ask questions of?
The boss at Burger King, if I don't understand something, I say, how about this? Do that? They either say yes or no.
That's cool. So your boss supports you.
I'm officially one of their students,
You're a student. Wow, a student of what?
Theocratic Ministry School.
Really? You're interested in ministry?
Yep.
Wow. So tell me more about that.
One of these theocratic overseers from the congregation,
What's that person's name?
Timothy Hendricks.
Tim? Okay.
Yeah.
So Tim, is he a support person in your life?
Everybody in the congregation is.
Really? Okay, wow.
Before you had a job, and I said, Jaden, do you want to work?
I said, sure.
Sure, yeah.
I tell you about work.
I know you like work, yeah, and you would tell me that. And so I knew that you liked to work and wanted to work,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So last summer, we worked with Deb
Yeah.
Schwartz, right? Did you work a job in the summertime?
Yeah.
So you could have taken the summer off, right? But what did you do? Where'd you work?
Chief.
Okay, and Deb helped you get lined up with that job,
Yeah.
right? And because of that, this fall, she was able to help you line up another job.
Yeah.
Where are you working now?
John's.
At John's. John's what?
John shop.
Tire shop. All right. What kinds of things do you do there?
Put tires in the truck.
Okay.
Take a trash out and sweep.
Okay.
Clean the restroom. Pick up trash outside. And see. and ask what I'm going to do.
Ask him for more work to do?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do at work?
To feed the chickens and take care of the animals, the horses and
Uh-huh.
the chickens.
That's your favorite thing?
The most I like are the animals. Joni is the pony.
Joni is the pony?
Yep.
That kind of rhymes, doesn't it?
Joni Pony.
You're fairly independent,
Mhm.
right? And are you're comfortable with that?
Yes.
What other things do you do that you like to do?
Stay up.
Stay up
on
on the
and-
weekends?
On weekends and go bed early on the weeks.
Uh-huh,
Sometimes I stay until midnight.
yeah.
Scott has family, but they live in North Carolina and Florida. Scott gets to go visit his brother and sister quite often. And this is Scott's sister that helps him make decisions in his life. The provider takes him on the airplane and the flight attendants help him en route.
What's it like to be independent?
Oh, like going places,
Yeah.
going out to eat, or going to basketball games, or concerts, or racing, of course. That's all my
Racing, yeah, yeah.
racing, yeah,
So I think a lot of people that watch this video might recognize you.
yeah.
Where would they maybe know you from?
Walmart, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see people you know at Walmart?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of your community,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Then if I want to go uptown, around the square, sometimes
You walk to the square?
Mhm.
What do you do up there?
walk around and see the car show, and if the Jubilees around town.
Yeah. What about some other things you like to do? You love to ride your bike
They went back every day of the year.
every day of the year, rain or shine?
Rain, shine, snow. I bought the postman chain.
You put the postman to shame.
You drive.
What do you think about risks?
Everything in life has risk. See, that's part of life.
How have you learned the most in life? When do you learn the most?
Probably from the mistakes I made.
Here's a question for you. Have you ever made a bad decision?
Everybody makes bad decisions.
So you think that just because you make a bad decision doesn't mean that you stop making decisions?
That makes the day more interesting.
What?
Makes the day more interesting.
Makes the day more interesting? Have you ever made a decision that didn't work out so great?
Back at the Pizza Hut many years ago, because that didn't.
Is it you worked at Pizza Hut and it wasn't for you?
No.
Yeah.
And it just went down.
That was a hard time for you.
Uh-huh.
You were at Pizza Hut for 19 or 20 years?
Yeah.
And then it went downhill.
Mm-hmm.
How did that feel?
Well, it was just hard because it was cutting my hours, and my mom's like, she didn't like, it's just like, and I go in at 12, get off at 1 o'clock. It's like, there was no way. So
Yeah.
Have you ever like tried something and then it just didn't work out and you go, okay, this isn't working and I have to try something different?
Yeah, I've had those times. I would always move in with somebody and get kicked out and everything.
Sometimes that's really tough, right?
Yeah,
But you kept going
yeah,
and tried again,
yeah.
and now you and your sister, you're together with your sister. That's awesome. Family's good to have that family support, right?
Yeah.
So she kind of answers questions for you or kind of helps you make some decisions when you're kind of struggling or don't know what to do. Sometimes I call my sister too for advice. So
Do you think do people sell you short because you have a disability?
All people do.
All people do what?
If I think you're mentally disabled, you're hurt some way, so I ain't gonna tell you to hold my baby as, well, we'll set him down here and look at him. Well, I'm not gonna ask you to do that job, but you never be able to do it.
So what I hear you saying is that some people judge the book by the cover. And that just because you may have a disability doesn't mean there's not a whole lot more and that you can't make decisions.
No. People, because the way I talk, the way I walk, I don't have the mental capability. You see people like me, you see me. So that quackle, people walk. First thing, wait a minute, he is with the handicapped people. He must be handicapped. You see some people here, you see they are with that group of people assigned there, so they must be that way because I'm at paperwork, so that means I cannot do other things.
Do we all stereotype?
Yeah, but sometimes.
If we were talking to somebody and right now they aren't making their own decisions, somebody else is making their decisions for them, what would you tell them? You have any pointers or tips for them?
I asked their caseworker if they want to get a job somewhere, like.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's good advice.
Jaden, if you could do anything in the future, you had a dream, you want to do something, what would that be?
I'm going working to school.
You want to work in a school,
Yeah.
okay? Do you know what you want to do at the school?
Be a teacher.
Be a teacher?
Teach kids math and science.
Anything else that you can think of that might be a neat thing to work at or even just to go do? Something that you want to do that you haven't done before? Maybe someplace you want to go see.
Yeah, going for a lot.
Go to Florida?
Yeah, go to see Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
Take a picture and
Okay.
check in the chat room, see the parade.
oh, the parade, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And wild rides.
And a ride on the rides at Disney World?
Yeah. Well,
Well, thank you so much for talking with me
Yep.
today about supported decision making.
Yep,
I think that you are like a king supported decision maker.
no problem, thank you.
Thank you.